What's going on, guys? I haven't posted a video for a while, and that's because there hasn't been a lot going on with the Corvette. But I have some parts coming in. I'm gonna kind of go through and redo the whole suspension. I'm just gonna cover what that is. First thing we're doing is we're going to change out the shock setup to a coilover. These are 14K front, 10K rear. So it'll get rid of the wheel gap, and these have proven themselves the silver coilovers. These are the Neo Max, custom valving for what the car makes. These have proven themselves time and time again on the drag strip for the C5s. Now, these solid motor mounts go into those on the Corvette. Again, completely solid aluminum. These are made by Creative Steel. And then with some of the other solid motor mounts, they have two separate studs. This is one continuous piece, so it adds a little bit more strength to the mount. But this should stop wasting a little bit of torque to torque up the motor on the mounts. This will transfer back to the rear wheels. And the last thing I got in is a more updated, it's not assembled obviously yet, but an updated trans brace. As a lot of you know, the trans is in the back on these. And when you have traction and power, you can crack your diff case, you can crack your transmission case. It can cause a lot of issues because essentially your transmission's floating. That's going to help prevent that over the setup I have now. With the solid motor mounts, I am going to go to a matching rear diff mount. That is still hasn't got here yet. We're looking beginning of January for that to show up. And then I got some other things I'm changing. Going to a full solid poly bushing through the whole car and chrome moly end links on the rear sway bar. I'm only doing the rear because I don't run a front. Again, these are more drag rated, drag oriented suspension modifications that we're doing on the car. But that is the direction this car is going and has been going, is drag strip. So I'm trying to get down to like that 1.2, 60 foot, which I think will be obtainable with this setup. I haven't ordered stuff to go to a 15-inch tire on the rear, but I am thinking about going that route with Willwood brakes and the LG spindles. Not a for sure thing yet though, so don't sacrifice me to the wolves if you don't see it. Anyway, just a quick little update video of where the car's at, where it's going, and what I have sitting here for it. Again, I'm gonna wait for the rear diff mount and the bushings and the sway bar end links to show up before we put any of it on. So I will do a video covering install and stuff like that. But otherwise, thanks for stopping back in, guys.